Alright, what's going on Picky fam? I hope you're having a lovely day, and I promised myself not to make a video unless there's a huge update on the anniversary drama, and well, here we are, because things are getting crazier by the day and it's really becoming an issue. Like, is Hoyoverse manipulating or strategically distracting the community, or does it intentionally want to kill Genshin in order to make HSR succeed? Now, this issue of Genshin Impact is not just being limited to global and CN, it's also being discussed by the Honkai Star Rail players. Yes, and that too on the official Reddit. And they're strongly starting to suspect that Hoyoverse has been investing more of their funds and resources for greater rewards and benefits in HSR while throwing the fans of their bigger game under the bus. Just why? And why is Hoyoverse offering more rewards in HSR to encourage and motivate people to keep playing the game, but they don't do so in the other game? That's Genshin, by the way. So it's like HSR is now the face of Hoyo's success. Don't you think it's not fair? Well, this is what I'm getting afraid of, and this corporate tactic is what I call dip and dry. Now, this is my personal opinion, and feel free to debate and feel free to talk about it in the comments. And I'm getting a feeling that they are intentionally finishing Genshin, not as in destroy or completely close the game, but in terms of popularity, numbers, and critical factors that ensures the game remains in trend and outclasses every single title that's in competition with them. Now, for Hoyoverse, it knows that Genshin is going to be finished within 2 years, and in order to keep everything smooth, they're boosting up HSR and maybe, just maybe, doing things like these to make players get off their attention gradually and subconsciously. Now, for many gaming companies, this hasn't worked well. I mean, you can take the case of Warzone 1 and Warzone 2, but surprisingly, in case of Hoyoverse, it has worked well in the past. I mean, take a look at Honkai Impact 3rd. No offense to Honkai Impact 3 fans, but just notice how they seamlessly transitioned from Honkai Impact 3 to Genshin, and they're quite literally doing the same thing by transitioning from Genshin to HSR. So, will it work this time? Well, I think it's in the hands of the community. So for now, Hoyoverse, I think, is getting the message. Even some Chinese content creators and forums are discussing among themselves that Hoyoverse knows what's going on, but it doesn't want to, critically damage the situation, and that's why all the damage control is going on. But I'm like, why not just repair and completely fix the damage? I mean, the root cause, instead of just putting up fillers. And I just want to say to the players, if you don't find something interesting, don't summon on that. Don't use your real money. Like, if the devs are claiming this to be F2P friendly, you can pretty much roam and have fun and explore and get primos, right? So yeah, wait for a bit and subscribe, by the way. We're about to reach 20k and there will be a face reveal, and I'm literally dying to see all of you guys. So yeah, hit that subscribe and the like button. So that's how I think of this situation about anniversary, and I really hope Hoyoverse knows what they're doing and it really doesn't turn out to be a slow poison. I mean, the same strategy that they used for Honkai Impact and made a successful transition to Genshin, which we discussed a minute ago. So, moving our attention away to Shiori and future, because apart from the drama, I want you to be prepared for the future, because let's be honest here, we can't guarantee when Hoyoverse will do the right thing, but we as players can be prepared so that, quite frankly, we don't fall into this gacha pit and get milked. Now, on to Shiori. You know it, and I know that you know everything, you've seen everything. So, instead of making regular comments, I'd like to play a game with you, basically a riddle that will help you decode the entire situation. I mean, hey, if I go wrong, feel free to comment. So, her arrival basically means rest in peace, Albedo. And damn, I actually feel bad for Albedo, I mean, things like his lore basically getting locked behind the limited event, even his special dedicated weapon locked behind one-time event that's never been rerun till this date, which overall makes him a niche use case. And imagine that spot being taken by Shiori. You know how this feels? It basically feels like the way Genshin treats the players. Oh wait, it basically resonates the situation between Genshin, Honkai, and MiHoYo. Now, some people argue that this ain't true and are predicting her behavior like Nahida and Alhaitham, but if you ask me personally, am I summoning for Shiori? Hell no. Now, you may think that I'm making this decision on the basis of my opinion or my riddles, but it's even not about that. At the end of the day, she's just Geo, man, and personally, I'm done with Geo for now. I mean, even if they introduce a Geo God character in the game and all he does is shielding and crystallization? Sorry, I'm not interested to get that character, as I already have Zhongli for that purpose and he's working well for me since 1.2. And don't mistake me, I'm not hating Shiori or anything like that. I personally want Geo as an element to improve, and it can be done easily by introducing some infusion reactions, about which I've been talking since 4.1. You might go look that video for complete details, but to keep it short, Geo as an element, after it reacts and creates a shield with respective elements, can be made infused with several effects which can provide additional reactions and introduce a fun way to play with Geo. And unless that happens, as a player I'm not willing to summon for Shiori. Instead, I would wait, save, and then go for Arlecchino, because there are talks about her having some sort of blood physics or inclusion of Scythe, which might be an attempt of new addition or scaling the meta. I'm interested more in that than this. Phew, now I hope it doesn't sound like I'm ranting, though I feel I am. Oh shit. So yeah, keep your Primo Gems ready and make sure you at least try to follow up on topics that we discussed in the initial half. And hey, at the end of the day, it's all your choice, but be sure to make the best one rather than make it instantly and regret it. So yeah, that's basically it for today, and I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And hey, don't forget to check out the latest 2 Vulcan giveaways, links in description. So see you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe and stay picky.